from Bill Smoyer Field on the campus of the Princeton Day School in Princeton, New Jersey. Welcome to this live presentation of the 2016 NJISAA Girls Lacrosse Prep Pre State Championship game right here on the Strive Network. It's top seed Princeton Day School at 13-3 taking on number 2 seed Pennington and the Red Raiders at 9-6. Hi everyone, Matt Nelson here with you on the broadcast. Molly Fitch is operating the cameras, and we've got quite the showdown. It's actually a rematch of last year's Prep E State Championship game between PDS and Pennington. Same two teams, same two seeds, slightly different records from what we had a year ago, but it should be quite the matchup here in Mercer County, New Jersey.
Thank you so much.
We'll begin with our Strive Spotlight, and we've got two of them, one for each team. First for the home Panthers is Madison Mundenar. She's a sophomore attack who leads the way for the Panthers with 60 goals, 35 assists, and 95 points. Her career high in goals was 6, and it came in the Prep B state semis against Morristown Baird just 1 week ago. Mundenar is a 3-sport athlete, also on the field hockey and ice hockey teams. And then for Pennington, you have none other than Christine Caragani, who might just be one of the best players to come out of TPS in recent years. She's committed to Division I at Boston University, the Terriers, in 2016-17. She's also the all-time leading scorer at Pennington, and we will get into her even more as we go throughout the broadcast. Look at the coaches for PDS and Pennington. Jill Thomas is practically a lifer. She has been at PDS since 1988, and she earned her master's degree from the College of New Jersey. Back then, it was called Trenton State College. As for Wendy Moore, she is in her 5th season out of Mount Holyoke College up in Massachusetts. A 2-sport coach, also the headmaster of the field hockey program. And she also earned her master's degree from the University of Delaware. So we are just about 5 minutes away from getting this match up and running here from the Princeton Day School. It's the Panthers and the Red Raiders next on the Strive Network.
I'm on mute, right?
Back here at the Princeton Day School as we get you prepared for the Prep B State Final between Pennington and the Princeton Day School. Matt Nelson and Molly Rich are back here with you on the Strive Network. And before we get to today's contest, let's go over the starting 12 for each program. We'll begin with the visiting Pennington School Red Raiders. Number 1 is a senior captain at 5'3", a midi and attack in Christine Carragani. Number 3, a senior defender, that's Carrie Runkle. Getting the start at attack, number 7, a senior committed to William Smith College in upstate New York, is Claire Long. Maddie Seibel also getting the start for Pennington, number 15. She's a midi and attack and in her second season as a varsity player. Tara Hessenthaler, the F&M commit for girls soccer, will start on defense along with number 18, Emma Gary. She's a freshman. Gianna Lucchese, number 20, will also get the start in the backfield along with Olivia Mahoney, who's a sophomore. Number 23 is Kate Michelson. She's a junior and an attack. Ella Arata is wearing number 26 today. She's committed to George Washington for field hockey and a junior. Morgan Panado, the senior midi and defender, committed to Bowdoin College up in Maine, wearing number 28. And in the cage for the Red Raiders, number 44, Jody Bartles. Real quick, the starting 12 for the Princeton Day School. Number 1 is Madison Mundenar. She's up front. Abby Atkinson is in the backfield, I should say, wearing number 2. Bridget Kane, Tess Getchar, Rowan Schomburg join her, along with Kate Bennett, Kira Hall, Morgan Mills, Hannah Bunce, Emma Dries, Gwen Allen, and in the cage is Mackenzie El-Qaidi. Number 1 versus number 2 meet again for year 2, the second year in a row that Pennington and the Princeton Day School are meeting each other for the Prep B State Championship. And we've got it for you right here on the Strive Network. Beautiful afternoon. Right now, game time temperature at 64 degrees. 15 minutes after 4 o'clock, we are just about to get ready to decide who will win it all. Will PDS win their 4th consecutive win in the overall series and their 2nd championship in a row? Or will Pennington finally crack through with their 1st ever state championship? Claire Long will take the opening draw for Pennington. They're in the road red uniforms, black skirts, and white letters and numbers. I believe Morgan Mills will be doing the same for PDS. And they'll go from right to left, Pennington from left to right. And away we go. We are underway in the Prep B State Championship game for girls lacrosse. PDS wins the opening draw control. Mills has it on the near side. Mills lost the handle, got it back, defended by Mahoney. Mundenar, near side, juking left, trying to find a shot. It's high and out of bounds.
Keep talking, Red! Talk, Red!
Loose ball on the near side, scooped up by the Panthers. They control the tempo from left to right. With the ball right now is Hannah Bunce. Bunce dumps it off to Mills. On the far side, shot way too high, out of bounds. And the Panthers will maintain possession. Panthers coming in at 13-3, top seed in the Prep B State Tournament, with wins against Rainey and Morristown Bayard in rounds 1 and 2. Pennington checking in at 9-6 on the season, having knocked off Newark Academy and Montclair Kimberly. And just like that, PDS has struck first blood. It's 1-0 Panthers. Let's see if we can get a second look as to who scored. But the Panthers, they've taken an early 1-0 lead.
Guys, that was great defense.
Madison Mundenar strikes through. That's her 61st goal of the season. She's leading the team in scoring.
Come on, Klong!
Again, Long versus Mills for the draw at midfield. Ball is free, and it'll be controlled by Mundenar. Another draw control for PDS as they work into the offensive zone. Mundenar on the far side. Guarding her is Hessenthaler. Pass intended for Hall, loose, and scooped up by Runkle. Pennington looks to get their first offensive possession of the contest as Runkle fires it downfield, intended for number 23, Michelson. Long trying to poke her stick in there against Rowan Schomburg. Ball is still free and finally scooped up by PDS. It's Mills with the ball. They go from left to right. Bridget Kane, double teamed by Carigani and Panato, whistle and a foul called against the Red Raiders. It's against Carigani.
Well, turn around.
Bunts, dumps it off for Mills. Mills puts it through, and it's 2-0 PDS.
Settle, settle.
Quite a start for the Panthers. One of the youngest teams in Mercer County. They are picking up right where they left off against Morristown Baird 1 week ago.
On her tight, Tara! Come on, Pennington, let's go! Tara, stay with her! Stay with her, Tara!
Long versus Mills, third consecutive time they're meeting for the draw.
It's counting up, right?
Ball is free off the cross of a PDS player. That's Bunce, but Bunce controls it, and PDS wins another draw control. That's their third in a row. On the far side is Mills. Dumps it off behind the cage, intended for Mundenar, but out of bounds. It will stay with PDS. 2-0 PDS as we approach 22 minutes to go in the first half. Now, for those of you just tuning in, our scoreboard clock is running from 0 to 25. The clock here at PDS is running from 25 to 0. Lucchese brings it across midfield for the Red Raiders. From right to left they go. Carigani has it. Now Arata. Double team for a moment. Mills was in there to help for PDS. Arata gives it back to Seibel. Seibel, third on the team in scoring with 43 goals. Seibel dropping back, gives it off to Long. Long, a senior captain and a three-sport athlete who's played field hockey and swimming over the last 4 years. Michelson, behind the cage offset right. Long, and now Lucchese. Long has it for the Red Raiders. They trail 2-0, 21 minutes to go here in the first half. Panato on the near side. Panato trying to curl around defenders and fires one home. Morgan Panato with her 40th goal of the season, and Pennington is on the board trailing 2-1. One more look at Panato's goal as she curls around her PDS defender and puts Pennington on the board.
Was there an assist on that?
So now Pennington looking to win their first draw control of the afternoon. PDS has won the first three.
Hey, let's get it back, White.
Long and Mills will do it up one more time. This is a Pennington squad that really doesn't have a premier draw specialist. But Long has certainly become one of the most finesse draw specialists that the Red Raiders have. PDS wins the draw control here as Mundenar brings it into the offensive zone. Mundenar trying to dodge left, now backs away from her defender. That's Hessenthaler. Mills.
Watch pick!
Create something here. One-timer doesn't go through. Bartels may have had a save that time as Bennett picks up for PDS.
Watch picks! Look
Kane
for
on the other
picks!
side. PDS looking to regroup, leading 2-1 here in the Prep B state final. It's the last game of the season for PDS. Well, Pennington has one more game tomorrow. And the one-timer will go through. It's 3-1 PDS.
Gotta get the draw, Red. Let's go. We'll pass this back. Eighth grade kid.
19:57 to go. In the opening half, PDS on top 3-1. These teams met in the regular season with PDS holding on for an 18-15 win over at Jan Baker Field, which is about 100 feet away from this field, Smoyer Field. Long versus Mills at midfield for the draw. It's still free, and Pennington has their first draw control. It belongs to Panado. Panado bumps it off to Long. Long brings it back to Caragati. These three have been very special for Wendy Morris and company. And now a turnover here as PDS gets it back. Pennington trying to get it back themselves, and Caragati has a ground ball and a cost turnover. Nicely done by the Boston commit. Now Claire Long, the soon-to-be NESCAC player, Hannah Williams-Smith in the fall. Looks to make it a one-goal game. Saved by Elkani, and it's picked up by PDS. Whistle and a foul as Rowan Schomburg picked up the ball off the shy attempt from Pennington. 3-1, PDS on top. Kane being defended by Michelson. Bridget Kane moving over to the near side now as PDS looks to make it a 3-goal game. The Birdcage has made their way out to PDS all the way from the Pennington School to try and show some support to the Pennington School and the Red Raiders girls lacrosse team. Michelson gets fouled by Mundenar, and Pennington will have it on the whistle. Kate Michelson, a junior attack. She's found the back of the cage 11 times this year. Emma Gary with the ball down the far side. Ball is free, picked up, however, by Lucchese. Lucchese has the ball for Pennington. Drops back, gives it off to Caragati. Caragati. And a foul is called. It will be a free position for Pennington, the first of the day for both teams. Caragati, 102 goals last season, and there's her first of the contest. It's 3-2, Pennington trails. One more look off the free position from Christine Caragati, and she made it look easy. So it's 17 to go here in the first half. It's a one-goal game. Morgan Panado will take her first draw of the game for Pennington. Morgan Mills will stay at midfield for the Princeton Day School. A little bit of confusion for Pennington as they try and regroup and look to win their second straight draw control.
Come on, Morgan!
Mills and Panado. Ball is free, but scooped up by PDS. A Pennington player gets knocked down. We play on as Bennett picked it up for the Panthers.
Talk defense!
Bunce trying to dodge her way towards the goal, whistle on a foul. We'll have our first pre-position for PDS. Bunce will take it. About 16 and a half left here in the first half. Shot, top shelf, and it's in. Hannah Bunce makes it a 4-2 game. And for Bunce, her 35th goal of 2016. 16:34 to play here in the first half. It's now 4-2. PDS leading here in the Prep B State Final. Matt Nilsson, Molly Rich with you here on the Strive Network as we continue our live coverage of Championship Month, you can call it. We had the Prep A Boys Lacrosse Final last week, Lawrenceville knocking off Hunt in a rematch of last year's game. Now Pennington looking for the same revenge against this PDS squad. They're just about as young as they were a year ago. Unless you were talking to their head coach, Jill Thomas, and she would have told you that they're 1 year older than they were last year. PDS has the ball from left to right. Bridget Kane, guarded by Caragani.
Talk defense!
Hall has it for the Panthers. Now gives it off to Kane. Kane on the near side. Behind the cage, offset right to Mundenar. Mundenar trying to find a shot. Loose ball scooped up by Runkle. That's a ground ball for the senior defender, Carrie Runkle, and she is fouled right away by the Panthers. Runkle, a former cross-country athlete who's now been a part of the soccer team, and interception by PDS. It was tipped by Dries, then picked off by Mills. Take that back, it's Emma Dries for PDS.
Someone come back!
Behind the cage is Mundenar, dumps it off to Kane. Kane backs away from her defender. That's Seibel. Whistle on a foul. Away from the ball, and PDS will maintain possession. (4-2) PDS. Under 15 minutes left during the opening half. Kane throws it over to Hall. Hall guarded by Runkle. Now Mundenar has it behind the cage, guarded by Hessenthaler. On the far side, this is Bunce. Good spin move, shot fire, and there it is.
Yo, White!
Second goal of the afternoon for Hannah Bunce. 14-19 left during the opening half.
Let's go, Pennington, come on!
Emma, switch with Maddie.
Maddie!
Over here.
Maddie!
Battle of the Morgans will continue at midfield as Panada will go up against Morgan Mills. Panado for Pennington and Mills for PDS. It's a 3-goal game. Ball is free. Panado thought she had it. Ball is still loose towards midfield. It's scooped up by Long for a moment. Long thought she had it. Finally getting a piece of it is Emma Gary. Emma Gary wins out the draw control for PDS and we get a foul. 14 minutes left during the first half. It's 5-2 PDS on top. PDS ball from left to right they go. This is Mundenar. Now behind the cage, working around the crease. Pass dumped off the Bunce, and there's a hat trick for Hannah Bunce. Toss out some hats, why don't you? Back-to-back goals for Hannah Bunce. And it's 6-2, Princeton A score.
G, take a draw. Maddie. Morgan, stay on the
For the
circle.
first time today, Wendy Morris calling an audible as Gianna Lucchese will take the draw for Pennington. Lucchese just a freshman, but she scored 15 times en route to her 20 points this year.
Let's go, Pennington. Win it.
Mills will continue to take the draw for PDS. Ball is free, batting it down is Lucchese, whistle with a foul. And the ball will be awarded to the Panthers.
Great call,
Mills will
ref.
have it. Check
Great
that.
call. There we go.
Bunce has it on the whistle. Quick pass to Hall, shot low, and it goes through the legs of Bartles. It's 7-2 PDS.
Red time, please.
Let's go.
A
What?
4-0 run for the Panthers since the 16:34 mark of the first half. A timeout taken by Pennington with 13:16 to go here in the first half. It's 7-2 Panthers. We'll take one with them right here on the Strive Network. As after we look, check that. That was the replay. We'll be back right after this. In the midst of our first timeout between the Princeton Day School and the Pennington School, it is 7-2. Panthers on top of the Red Raiders. Right here on the Strive Network. Matt Nelson back here with you from Princeton, New Jersey, as we continue our championship coverage of high school lacrosse, both boys and girls, baseball and softball as well. The last three meetings between these two teams have gone one way and one way only. PDS has won the last three meetings going back to April 20th of last year when they knocked off Pennington 14-13 in overtime at Pennington. That was en route to a season sweep. These two teams met last year in the Prep A State Final, with PDS pulling off an 18-11 win in a game that featured an 11-0 run in the first. Earlier this year, it was PDS winning 18-15 over at Jan Baker Field. You have to go back to April 12th, 2013, the last time Pennington knocked off PDS, a 19-10 win at Pennington. 7-2 Panthers, Lucchese versus Mills for the draw, and scooped up by Hannah Bunce for PDS. Panthers going from left to right on your monitor in the home white uniforms with black skirts, blue letters and numbers outlined in black. Carrie Runkle trying to pick up the ground ball for Pennington. It goes out of bounds, and PDS retains possession. PDS.
Look for picks. Watch picks.
They've already celebrated Senior Day, knocking off Rutgers Prep 21-14 back on Thursday afternoon. Pennington will have their Senior Day festivities tomorrow against the Tartans of Stewart Country Day School. PDS still has it in the offensive zone. Bridget Kane, the sophomore, going up against the defender Carrie Runkle for Pennington. Long pass. And that's caught by Gwen Allen, the freshman midi. Allen goes back to Kane. Kane
Defense,
over to Hall.
go for those long passes. Intercept them.
Now Mills, guarded by Caragati. Mills dumps it off for Kate Bennett, and Bennett puts it through. It's a 5-0 run, and they lead it 8-2 here in the first.
Emma, stay there.
11:50 to go here in the opening half.
Come on, Pennington, you gotta bring it up. Come on, you guys.
Gotta get the draw. Starts here.
That's the first goal of the afternoon for Kate Bennett, and her 20th of the season. Lucchese and Mills meet again for the draw. Ball is free towards the near side, scooped up by Hannah Bunce. PDS has been a master of the draw controls this afternoon as Ella Arana picks up a foul for Pennington.
Great call.
PDS maintains possession from left to right. Allen has it on the far side. Now dumps it off for Bennett. Bennett back to Allen. Allen to Mundenar. Kane dodging to her right around the crease, and a foul is called. This will go against Pennington. PDS looking to make their first sub of the contest. Maddie Birch is waiting along the sidelines for the Panthers, just off to our right. Pennington somehow got the ball as Runkle scoops it up for the Red Raiders and dumps it off to Pinato.
See Maddie.
Pinato trying to use her legs. She's a track and field athlete in the winter and a two-time state champion this season. Seibel to Caragati. Caragati fires and scores. Caragati with her second goal of the afternoon, and it's an 8-3 contest with 10:22 to go in the first. Christine Caragati, she has been one of the best that Wendy Morris has ever coached at Pennington. 276 goals coming in, 278 if you count the two she scored today.
Come on, G!
Now she'll be, well, actually a few months from now, she'll be in the Patriot League playing for Boston U. Lucchese and Mills going up for the draw. It's loose on the near side, scooped up by Runkle for Pennington. Runkle trying to dodge it away, gives it off to Long. Long pass intended for Seibel. Seibel trying to get it off that time for Michelson, but a save is made by Mackenzie Elkadi. Elkadi, a freshman, 13-2 on the season.
Great call!
87 saves coming in.
Thank you!
8-3, PDS on top. 9:46 to go in the first half. It's PDS ball as Kane goes from left to right and works her way towards midfield, but not before a foul is committed on Seibel. Kane across midfield for PDS. Guarded heavily by Michelson. She dumps it off for Bennett. Bennett, quick pass to Bunce, and Bunce with her fourth goal of the game. It's 9-3, PDS on top. $9:18 left in the first. And Hannah Bunce, boy, what a game she has had so far. We've seen her create a lot of dramatics. For those of you who were not with us back in the fall during soccer season, Hannah Bunce won the Prep B state final against Montclair Kimberly in overtime. A 1-0 victory over a Jan Baker field. She's just a junior, but she has already wowed a lot of PDS faithful. PDS wins another draw control as Mills looks to dodge away from her defender. That's Olivia Mahoney. Mills shot, and it goes through. A 10-3 lead for PDS as Morgan Mills has her second of the day. 8:55 left in the first. And somehow, some way, Pennington needs to find a way to regroup and create some offense. They're very young in a way. A lot of new faces. We mentioned Lucchese. Bartles is a junior, but she's an exchange student from France. Red Raiders looking to try and find the pieces to this puzzle and try and get back in this contest. Mundanar wins the draw for PDS. Mills was taking it. I checked that. It was actually Bunce going up against Panaro that time. And PDS looking to extend this lead again. Mills on the near side, guarded by Mahoney. Pass over the head of Kane. Michelson is there for the ground ball. Michelson from right to left. Coming after her is Drives. Now Michelson behind the cage offset right, dumps it off for Long. Long to Seibel. Seibel, the third leading scorer for Pennington coming in. We're going to help make this a 6-goal deficit. Under 8 minutes to go in the first half. It's 10-3 PDS on top. Seibel now being defended by Tess Getcha. Seibel dodging to her right, shooting low, missing just a bit left. And it will stay with the Red Raiders. Long will bring it in. Gianna Lucchese now being double teamed by Mills and Rowan Schomburg. Another foul called against PDS. And now a free position attempt for, and who else but Christine Caragatti. Caragatti, there it is. Bring out the hats. It's a hat trick for Christine Caragatti. Her 66th goal of the season makes it a 10-4 Pennington deficit. 6:55 remaining in the first.
Need draw control.
It's very simple in lacrosse. If you win draw controls, you've got a chance to win this game. Right now, that's what PDS has done. Pennington is trying to do just that.
Let's get this now.
Lucchese for Pennington and Mills for PDS for the draw. Still loose, going down is Panado. Panado slow to get up. Meanwhile, Mills has the ball in the Pennington zone. Pass deflected off a Pennington defender. It will stay with PDS. Panado has gotten up and received some help along the way from Michelson.
Let's go, Joe.
And a bunch, double teamed for a moment. Arata was in there for Pennington to try and help the defense out.
Look for picks.
Here's Kane, guarded by Caragatti, and that's a foul against Christine. The senior not too pleased about that call, and now Bridget Kane has a free position coming her way.
That was
Kane looking left, shooting. It goes off the cross of front goal, down the near side. Eventually scooped up by, well, I believe, that's Mundenar. Mundenar shoots, and there it is. Madison Mundenar with her second goal of the game, 62nd on the season. It's 11 for PDS.
Yeah, White.
5:41 to go in the first half as PDS continues to extend their lead. Lucchese for Pennington. Mills for PDS. They will meet again for the draw. It is free, and Mahoney wins the draw control for the Red Raiders. Olivia Mahoney took quite a few draw controls in last year's contest. In a game that saw PDS run out to an 11-0 run in the first half en route to an 18-11 championship victory. Michelson has it now for Pennington. Around a screen from Panado. Not sure if that was a shot, but it's picked up by Seibel on the near side. 5 minutes remaining in the first. 11-4, PDS on top. Now on the far side, Seibel looks to make her way behind the cage, and she's guarded by Allen for PDS. Seibel around the crease! Shoots low and a save by Elkani. It's scooped up by Radvani, and a foul is called. Val Radvani with her first appearance in the contest for PDS. And for those of you who know the Radvani family very well, their kids, they practically live at PDS. Val's brother, JP, plays baseball in Villanova. Sister Jacqueline, a former field hockey star at North Carolina in Chapel Hill. PDS has possession from left to right on your screen. Mills dumps it up for Kane, and a foul is called before Kane can get the shot off. This should be a free position for Bridget Kane. Ready on the whistle. Kane shoots and a save, Bartels. A rebound by Kane. It's eventually scooped up by Mundenar on the near side. 3.5 to play in the first, 11-4 PDS. Mundenar has it for the Panthers. Dumps it off for Allen, who lost the handle. Trying to get in there is Panado, and a foul is called. It's against Panado. And Allen will have it on the whistle.
You got this, Joe!
This is not a free position. They're outside the 8-meter circle. Quick pass to Mundenar. Mundenar, and the save by Bartels. Whistle and a foul. I believe they're going to save Pennington ball. Gianna Lucchese will have it on the whistle. A quick pass off to Panado. Panado racing down the field. A foul is called against Bunce. That's against the Princeton Day School, and Panado will have it on the whistle. Morgan Panado, a female nominee for the NJISAA Scholar Athlete Award, which is expected to be presented sometime around June. Seibel to Michelson. Michelson fires and scores. Pennington still hanging in there as Michelson picks up her 12th goal of the season.
Hey, good job, Joe!
Let's go.
2:05 left here in the first.
Hey, get it back, White! Let's go, Panthers!
It all start.
We gotta get a draw.
After Pennington won the ball on a foul against PDS at the other side of the field. Lucchese for Pennington, Mills for PDS. One more time for the draw. Good fan base on hand for this game from both Pennington and the Princeton Day School. The Birdcage has flown in from Pennington. They did that around 4 o'clock just before the start of this game. PDS has their own student section as well, and trying to get this team fired up. They've already been fired up since the opening draw, and they lead by 6, 11-5. 1:42 to go in the first. PDS on top. Pennington ball, a side ball, brings it back for Lucchese. Lucchese working her way almost behind the cage for a minute, trying to dodge a couple of defenders, including Bunce. Now Caragani on the near side. Dodging through defenders and finding the goal in style.
Let's go, White!
1:21 to go here in the first as Christine Caragani picks up her 4th goal of the afternoon.
Come on, Red, get another draw!
Lucchese for Pennington, Mills for PDS. Immediate midfield for another draw. Pennington had some trouble early on trying to win the draw controls. Long and Panato took them early on, and now Lucchese's been taking about the last 10 or so for Pennington. It's 11-6. PDS with the lead. Panato thought she had it, stumbled to the ground, gets back up, all loose. Pennington gets the ball, Runkel will have it on the whistle. So it seems as though Pennington is trying to regain their confidence and get themselves back in. They're down by 5. Runkel trying to work her way out of a double team, finds Birch, trying to find Mahoney, loose ball, but Mahoney finally has it. Mahoney working her way around Bunce. And a foul is called against Hannah Bunce. It will be Mahoney's ball on the whistle. 52.4 seconds left. Seibel on the near side. Closing in on halftime here in Princeton. Seibel behind the cage, just offset left. Here's Lucchese. Around the crease. Lucchese leaps up, fires, and puts it in. Hold on a second. They're going to call a no goal on Lucchese. A foul is called.
Yeah, you thought?
It's a foul. I believe it's a Pennington foul, so don't count the goal. 26.9 seconds to go in the first. Now the referees will converge. They're going to try and reset the action here. Lucchese's goal did not count. It will be PDS ball on the whistle. I believe Hannah Bunce will have it. One last chance for PDS to try and put a goal through. Michelson racing after Bunce down the far side. Runkel trying to help the cause for Pennington. Bunce gets away from Runkel for a moment, dumps it off for Allen. Allen nearly lost it. 10 seconds to go in the first. Mills puts it through at 5, make it 4.5 seconds left. It's 12-6, PDS on top. All that passing will eventually work. And it's worked to its advantage for the Princeton Day School. They lead by 6 with 4.5 to play here in the first.
Run it up, White. And they're going to run.
Oh, by the way, bring out some hats for Morgan Mills. She just picked up a hat trick. her 55th goal of the season. Her career high is 6 goals. That's taken place twice this year. One more time, Lucchese versus Mills for what could be the final draw of the opening half. Mahoney has it. With 0.6 of a second left, they'll stop the clock. We'll have one final play before the teams regroup for the second half.
Why not? Shoot it! Yes!
Quite a start for the Princeton Day School as they've jumped out to a 12-6 halftime lead. And they are the host team here in the Prep A State Tournament, the #1 seed, looking to defend their crown. Again, the halftime score, PDS 12, Pennington 6. We'll step aside and come back in just about a few minutes to recap the first half and look ahead to half number 2 right here on the Strive Network. Halftime here at the Princeton Day School. It's a 12-6 lead for PDS as they lead second seeded Pennington here in the Prep B State Final. Alongside Molly Rich on graphics and camera, Matt Nelson here with you on the call. As PDS is looking for their second consecutive Prep B State Final. They knocked off Pennington by the score of 18-11, and they're looking to duplicate that here this afternoon. Unlike last year's game, which saw Pennington jump out to a 2-0 lead, and then PDS rallying off 11 goals right after that. This has turned out into quite the ball game. PDS, their largest run of the day, is 5-0 in the first. That was in about a 5-minute and 24-second span to be exact. Not exactly the type of run they had last year in the first half, but nonetheless, Pennington looking to get revenge and beat PDS for the first time since April of 2013. These two teams have met each other twice over the last 2 years, including the year we're in now. We'll find out who wins, who will win this game in the next 25 minutes. Gianna Lucchese and Morgan Mills will do it up for the opening draw in this, the second half. They've switched sides of the field. We are just about ready to get this second half up and running. Ball is free. It's loose, batted down by Panato for Pennington. Panato thought she had it, still high in the air, and eventually controlled by Abby Atkinson for PDS. 12-6 is the score. We are just underway here in the second half with the Princeton Day School leading the Prep B State Final for girls lacrosse. Mills dumps it off for Hall. Hall to Allen, and Allen for the goal. Gwen Allen has her first of the day, 8th of the season. It's 13-6 PDS. This Panther squad is not done just yet.
Let's go, Red. Need the draw.
Again, Lucchese and Mills for the draw. The freshman Lucchese and the junior Mills.
Academic. What's an academic?
You got it, Morgan!
Panato trying to bat it down, but Bunce is there to pick it up for PDS. Here's Hall on the far side. Mills, long shot, and there it is.
Yes!
Morgan Mills makes it a 14-6 game.
Two more.
As PDS is on a 3-0 run since there were 4 seconds remaining in the first. .24-12 to go in the second. Morgan Mills picks up her 4th goal of the game. Morgan Panato back to the circle for Pennington to take the draw, going up against Mills. Ball is free and won by Lucchese. Lucchese working from left to right on the monitor. Mills guarding her behind the cage. Lucchese dumps it off to the far side for Claire Long. Long biding some time here against Getcha. Long being pushed back, trying to get off to Arada, but Panato is there to pick up the loose change. Panato dodging around a defender, one-timer. Behind the cage it goes, scooped up by number 20, that's Lucchese. Now Long has it on the far side. Claire Long has earned 12 varsity letters as a scholastic athlete. 4 in swimming, 4 in field hockey, and now 4 here in girls lacrosse. Seibel has the ball for Pennington. Seibel works her way around the cage, trying to dump it off for Lucchese. And Lucchese with a one-timer. Gianna Lucchese with her first goal of the game, I should say. Her 16th of the season. It's now 14-7.
Hey, need the draw again, Red!
22:49 left.
I just feel a little tapped right now.
Pennington trying to hang in there and eventually maybe tie this game. Panato and Mills for the draw. Whistle and a foul, and Panato will have it. Mills picks up the foul for the Princeton Day School.
So embarrassing.
Panato using her speed, trying to work her way around 2 defenders, lost the handle. Who's got it? Whistle blows, foul is called, and PDS will have the ball. Butts with the long pass intended for Bridget Kane. Now PDS works into the offensive zone. This is Hall trying to dump it off for Allen. Ground ball picked up by the Red Raiders. That's Emma Gary, as Gary gets fouled by Mundenar. Runkle brings the ball down the far side. Runkle now being double teamed. Bunce and Mills were in there when a foul is called against Bunce. Carrie Runkle, the two-sport athlete, will have it and gives it off for Lucchese. Lucchese trying to work her way around Bennett.
And that's a push.
Getting in there is Schomburg. No whistle. Ball loose on the near side. Lucchese unable to pick it up. It's picked up by Bennett. Mills receives the pass. Now guarded by Mahoney. Dumps it off for Bunce. Bunce at midfield. Under 21 minutes to go in regulation. Bunce. And there it is. Hannah Bunce. Her first goal of the second half. Her 6th overall. It's 15-7 Panthers. Panato will take another draw for TPS. Pennington School, that is. Morgan Mills will do the same one more time for PDS, the Princeton Day School. 20:45 left here in Princeton. Lucchese thought she had a draw control, but Panato is there to pick it up. Panato trying to dodge her way around defenders, dumps it off for Lucchese.
Swinging down to the ground.
Lucchese swings to her right, getting some help there from Murata. Now Long behind the cage for the Red Raiders. Long curling to her left, firing a shot. Yes! Save Elkadi. Arata picks up a loose change, lost the handle, and then it's picked up by Kate Bennett. Bennett wins the ground ball for PDS, and now they'll have it from right to left. Allen.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Mills, now Mundenar. Getting pushed, and the foul is called on Tara Hessenthaler. A free position has been awarded to Madison Mundenar. Here we go. Shot. Saved by Bortles. A foul is called. Waiting on the official word, as one of the officials is talking things over with Gwen Allen. Jody Bartles, I believe that might be Hessenthaler as well. It's going to be Pennington ball. Runkle getting pressured that time by Hall. Carey Runkle from left to right, trying to get it across midfield, and a foul is called against Allen. Maybe a little too aggressive in trying to force the turnover and pick up a potential ground ball. Runkle has it, dumps it off for Lucchese. Lucchese over to Arata. Arata around the crease. Ball is loose. Arata trying to get it back. And eventually, PDS thought they had it. No. Seibel has it for Pennington now. 18:35 to go. Maddie Seibel, third leading scorer on the Red Raiders squad this year. Lucchese from the far side. Shot a little too high and out of bounds. It will stay with the Red Raiders. Seibel will have it on the whistle. Maddie Seibel. Now Michelson. Michelson looking to reset things here for Pennington. They trail by 8, 15-7. Long, trying to get away from the double team, which includes Getcha. Seibel behind the cage, offset left. Seibel working against Schomburg. Quick pass to Arata, and there it is. Ella Arata picks up her 10th goal of the season. Pennington still hanging in there, now trailing 15-8.
Let's go, White.
17:31 remaining here in the second half. The Prep B State Girls Lacrosse Final right here on the Strive Network. Matt Nelson, Molly Rich here with you from the Princeton Day School in Princeton, New Jersey, here at Bill Schmoyer Field.
Gotta get the draw, Pennington!
PDS looking for their second consecutive championship. Pennington looking for their first ever title and their first win against PDS in 3 years. Panado and Mills for the draw at midfield, and Mills wins it for the Panthers. Mundenar thought she had it. Caragani picks up the ground ball. Christine Caragani, she can play a little defense as well, and she is known to be one of the best that Wendy Morris has ever coached. Caragani, and a foul is called.
They're offside.
Offsides is called against PDS.
I was so deadpan. I was so dead. I was like, oh,
Caragani has it on the whistle.
yes!
Saved by Elkani. Mackenzie Elkani might just be a freshman, but she is certainly living up to Kirsten Kuzmich's expectations. Kuzmich played as the goalkeeper for PDS over the last 4 years. She's now in college. And Elkani certainly living up to the expectations here this afternoon and throughout the season. It's PDS ball from right to left. They go on top by 7.
Yeah, she just kind of pops up and down. She knows. The woman knows.
Kane
Oh, this was just absolutely beautiful.
shoots and scores. 16:04 left.
This is we got out against Lawrenceville. We got destroyed. Oh, Lawrenceville is amazing. They won 18-3 for us. Yeah. No, I think it's 2. Oh, Lawrenceville is absolutely amazing. Yeah, they're what?
16:04 remaining. Does Pennington have anything in the tank to try and overcome this 8-goal deficit? Mills will take the draw for PDS. Panada will do the same for Pennington.
Come on, Morgan! You got it, Morgan! You got it, Pennington! Get the draw! You guys, get the draw!
Just gotta like watch out to get it 20.
Here we go, G! Morgan! Come on, man! Go for it! You got it, G!
Oh, it's 2 more.
And the Panthers have it again. It was picked up by Kate Bennett. A draw control for Bennett, and now Caragani has the ball down the far side for the Red Raiders. Caragani trying to dodge her way around number 2. That's Abby Atkinson. Now Caragani trying to create something here. Right on cue. Maddie Seibel. Seibel makes it 16-9. 15:38 to go.
Plenty of time, girls. You gotta win the draws.
Since the 22:49 mark, it's been Pennington, PDS, and Pennington in that order in terms of which team has scored.
Yeah. It could close out. It could close out.
Credit the assist to Caragani that time.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Like it could. Come on, Red!
Her senior teammate and one of her good friends, Morgan Panado, back at midfield for the draw. Going up against Morgan Mills.
Don't have it 10 goals by the first half. Game
Come on, Hannah! You got it, G!
Lucchese thought she had a draw control, and a foul was called. They're going to say Pennington will have it. The foul will go on Kate Bennett.
Kate. Look at Kate.
You got it!
Oh my God, that was so mean.
Lucchese dumps it off to Michelson. Michelson defended by
Let it go!
And a foul was called. I believe it's against.
Yeah, Kate!
It's against PDS.
Kate, move her!
Michelson will have it. This is not a free position.
Look what you have!
Well, I mean, he went to school for like film.
Nice, smart shot!
But he probably.
Don't take it if you don't have it!
Michelson backs it up for Panado. Little rainbow-like pass, scooped up by Seibel.
Someone's open!
Seibel being double-teamed heavily by Schomburg and Bennett. Seibel finds an opening, dumps it up for long. Shot saved by Elkani, and PDS gets the ball right back. Hall has it at midfield. Now Kane down the far side, defended by Mahoney. Bridget Kane, the sophomore attack, is one of a few who has helped PDS out to a 7-goal lead.
About once a week. She's screaming at me.
Bunce has it near the blue and white lines. Defended by Lucchese. Bunce may have found an opening.
No, I did.
Mills now being defended by Caragani. Quick pass. Runkle. Thought she had an interception. Foul is called. Mahoney was in there to defend for the Red Raiders. It'll be a free position for Kate Bennett. Bennett's going to take it back to Mills. Now Kane on the far side. 13 minutes left. PDS 16, Pennington 9, the Prep B State Final.
She's not like
Bridget Kane
she's probably like your
being defended that time by Emma Gary.
Oh wow. It's just like popped out.
Kane still has it now. Finds Mills. Mills! One-timer, don't count it. A foul is called before Mills got the shot up in time. Now Mills will have a free position. Morgan Mills, saved by Bartles. Foul is called. It'll be against PDS. Panada will have it on the whistle.
Score, go.
High pass, intended for Caragatti. Arata finally scoops it off after the ball bounced off her leg. Michelson, no. Bennett picks up the ground ball. A turnover against Pennington. 12 minutes to go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was just
As Hall with a one-timer. 17-8. As PDS continues to pull away.
You were like this.
Kira Hall with her second goal of the game. 38th of the season.
Was it the one where you saw at 1 a.m.?
Emily King, number 13, has checked in for Pennington. Michelson out. Panado will now face off against Hannah Bunce, who has found the cage 6 times this afternoon.
I guess we'll throw it away. I got that one for $0. Dude, you're Canadian back? Oh my God. Canadian Canada. Great country. Is she still in the class?
Panado, she gets the draw control. Foul is called against PDS
Sorry.
as Mills commits the foul. Lucchese with the ball on the far side for Pennington. Going from left to right. Player down. She gets right back up. That was Bennett. Seibel curling around, firing a shot. No good. He will stay with the Red Raiders. Claire Long has it now, bringing it in for the far side. Long shooting an ill-advised ball that's picked up by PDS. And now Tess Getcha, who picked up the ball, was fouled by the Red Raiders. Getcha throws it up ahead for Hall. Hall to Kane.
No. Just 10 minutes.
Now Kane works her way behind the cage.
Yeah. Well, you can figure it out. Like, Bermuda's obviously trying.
Bermuda is making time.
Gary playing defense for Pennington, trying to force a turnover against Kane. Under 10.5 to go here for the Princeton Day School. 17-9, PDS on top. Number 1 versus number 2 for the second year in a row. Kane dumps it off for Hall as the Panthers look to reset. Does Pennington have anything left to try and overcome this 8-goal deficit and pick up what this way could be a surprise in the Prep B State Final? Mundenar, guarded by Caragatti. Quick pass to Bunce, and now Bunce backs away from Panado. Bennett fires low. Does it go through? No. Jody Bartles picked the ball up right before it crossed the line. A big-time defensive move by the Frenchman. Runkle defended by Mundenar on the far side. A foul is called against Madison. Runkle will have it on the whistle. Runkle works the ball into the offensive zone. Arata guarded by Getcha. Ella Arata, a field hockey commit to George Washington University in the A-10 Conference. King.
What are you in?
Now Long. Knifes her way through defenders and scores on the one-timer. Claire Long with her first goal of the day. It's now 17-10. PDS still leads. It's only a matter of time before Claire Long found a goal here in this contest. Long, one of 3 captains for Pennington this season, along with Carragani and Panato. I spoke with Long earlier in the year about why lacrosse over field hockey when it came to picking out her school. She says that lacrosse just makes her happier. 8:37 to go. Panato and Mills for the draw. It's batted down by Panato. She stumbles to her feet, gets back up. Mills wins the draw control. Now Mahoney forces a ground ball. Seibel on the far side. Racing after her is Mundenar. Mills trying to help the cause out as well for PDS. And Mills fouls Seibel.
Go to her! Go to her, G!
Seibel brings it in.
I mean, yeah, but like still.
Back to Long. Long may have been pushed and puts it through. Back-to-back goals for Claire Long. It's now a 6-goal deficit with 7:48 to go.
Bring it back, White!
One more look as Claire Long is starting to come alive over these last couple of minutes for the Red Raiders. And now there's a timeout on the field. The score with 7:48 to go. PDS 17 and Pennington 11. Back after this right here on the Strive Network. Back here at the Princeton A School, the score with 7:48 to go in regulation. PDS 17, Pennington 11 in the Prep B State Final. A quick 2-0 run for the Red Raiders. Is this their time to rise? Out of the PDS timeout, Claire Long with back-to-back goals with 8:37 and 7:48 remaining in the second. Panato will face off with Mills for the draw. The Battle of the Morgans.
Oh, no, that was the other one.
PDS looking for back-to-back state championships, while Pennington is looking for their first championship and their first win over PDS since April 2013. PDS has won the draw control. From right to left they go. Kane, long pass to Allen. Allen now behind the cage to Hall. Quick pass to Mills, who turns around, fires a save by Bartles, and now the Red Raiders get it right back. This is Gary. She's defended by Morgan Mills. A screen for Mahoney. Nicely done by Mahoney. And now a pass intercepted by Madison Mondenar, and there it is. Madison Mondenar breaks a 2-0 Pennington run to make it 18-11 with 7:04 to go.
Yeah, she scored her 100th goal.
Madison Mondenar, who on Thursday scored her 100th career goal, makes it a 7-goal game.
Sunburst tournament.
Mondenar also has a hat trick in today's game.
Come on, G! It's all you!
Gianna Lucchese has returned to midfield to take the draw for Pennington. She will go up against Morgan Mills for PDS. Batted down by Lucchese, and scooping it up is Bunce. Ball still loose towards the broadcast booth, and Arana brings it in and gives it to Lucchese. A draw control for Gianna Lucchese. Lucchese dumps it off with a save by Alcani. Pass was intended for Long, who tried to quickly bat it down and fire it through, but Alcani was there to block the shot and picks up a monumental save for PDS. Under 6.5 to go here in Princeton, New Jersey. Seibel gets it back for PDS and brings it back for Caragani. Caragani working to her left. Defended by Bennett. Now Caragani behind the cage. Thought about doing that. Still defended by PDS. Bennett has backed off. Atkinson is there to defend. Caragani now being double-teamed as PDS will try and take some time off the clock from a defensive standpoint. Caragani trips and she is fouled by Bunce. 5:36 left here at the Princeton Day School, the Prep B State Final. Top seed PDS, number 2 seed Pennington. Winner take all. This is the last game for PDS. And the second to last game for Pennington. They actually ruled that foul against Caragani. Not sure why. In the meantime, Mills nearly put one through. A foul is called. The Princeton Day School will have it. This is a free position for Morgan Mills. Mills. Saved by Bartles. Ball loose on the far side of the cage. Foul is called. It's going to go against PDS. Number 18, Emma Gary, will have it on the whistle. Check that, no whistle. Morgan Panado getting ready to check back in for Pennington. She'll replace Kate Michelson after the whistle. Runkle has it for the Red Raiders. 4 minutes left here at the Princeton Day School. Seibel dumps it off to Arana. And a foul is called. It's going to go against PDS. Arana will have it. This is a free position. Pennington's got to hurry with 3:44 left. Down by 7. Saved by Alcani. There's a timeout on the field. It's an injury timeout as Morgan Mills is down in pain. Jill Thomas, the head coach, is over there to be at her side. We might see the athletic training staff on the field, but we'll take a timeout. 3:33 left here at the Princeton Day School. An 18-11 lead for the Panthers here in the Prep East State Final. We're back after this right here on Strive. Morgan Mills is up to her feet after taking a heavy hit to the turf. 3:33 to go here in the Prep East State Final. It's an 18-11 Princeton Day School lead over the Pennington School Red Raiders. Morgan Mills, one of the catalysts on the PDS squad, has found her way to the bench. Pennington still has a fighting chance to get back in. Down by 7 with 3:33 to go. Lacrosse is a game of runs. Pennington is certainly capable of starting that up right now. It will be Pennington ball on the whistle.
The girls were saying that there was an alternate possession.
How's she allowed on the field?
That's Libby and I called it, and Mary did.
I believe Clara Long will bring it in.
So he'll get it next. But that was.
Long, quick pass, dumped it off to Seibel. The save by Alcani. Long racing after it down the far side. And the Red Raiders will maintain possession. Time is of the essence for the Red Raiders. Lucchese backs away from her defender, gives it back to Panato.
Let's go, Lord!
Morgan Panato, the Bowdoin commit. Dodging to her right, and a save by Mackenzie Alcani. And now Mackenzie's pass goes over the head of her teammate on the near side.
Wheel!
It'll stay.
Wheel!
It will actually go back to Pennington. Long to Panato. A
Wheel!
loose pass, and Panato is there to scoop it right back up.
Get there!
Someone's open.
Panato to Seibel. 2.5 left here in Princeton. Shot. No good. It goes off the post. And it will go right back to the Princeton Day School.
I can't even see the ball.
Come on, Em, you got it! Get it out of her, please! You got it,
Rowan Schomburg trying to fight her way around a couple of defenders. Now a foul is called against Caragati. Not too happy about the call as the senior. We are under 2 minutes left here at the Princeton Day School. 18-11 the score. PDS on top, and right now they are in full command. This is one of the youngest teams, not only in the Prep B class, but also throughout Mercer County. More than half of their roster is consisted of underclassmen. There's 17 players altogether. You've got 7 sophomores and 4 freshmen. So that's 11 underclassmen who have helped this team to the top seed in the Prep B State Tournament, and in the next minute and 18 to another state championship. Allen's shot off the crossbar. Kane is there to get to it first, and PDS will retain possession. Jill Thomas has done an amazing job of restoring this team to its championship form. A year ago, they won their first ever Prep B State Championship. They are just a minute away from doing that one more time. Runkle is trying to put some pressure on Hannah Bunce, as Bunce now trying to work her way out of a double team. 45 seconds left here in Princeton. Meanwhile, Pennington has fought hard and tough to try and keep up with some of the best teams throughout Mercer County.
I'm so confused.
They will fall to 9-7 after today and have their senior day celebration tomorrow afternoon against the Tartans of the Stewart Country Day School. First draw is set for 4 p.m. That will be the last games for seniors such as Clara Long, Christine Caragani, Morgan Panado. Let's not forget Carrie Runkle and Emily King, but this has certainly been a hard-fought contest for Pennington nonetheless. Under 10 seconds from the Princeton Day School.
Shoot it!
Bunce has it in her cross.
Shoot it!
Shoot it!
And the Princeton Day School reigns supreme. They are the 2016 Prep B State Champions. An 18-11 final here in Princeton, New Jersey. And once again, PDS gets the better half of the Red Raiders in the championship game.
It's hard being this good at girls lacrosse.
An amazing performance by the Panthers.
During my dissertation, I was doubting myself.
And we will have the championship celebration and a post-game interview coming up next. Again, the final from PDS. An 18-11 win for the Panthers. Back in a moment right here to wrap it up on the Strive Network.
Enjoying this beautiful day. Let's give both of these teams a big round of applause for a well-fought game. And congratulations on a fine season, 2 fine seasons. I'd like to present the runner-up trophy to the girls from Pennington School. And your champions for 2016, your PDS Panthers. Again, congratulations to both teams on a well-played game. Everyone be safe going home. Thanks for coming out.
You can face me when I'm talking.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
Ready?
Yep.
An 18-11 final as the Princeton Day School Panthers reign supreme as the 2016 Prep B State champions of girls lacrosse as they knock off second seed Pennington here at home. Back live here on the postgame show, Matt Nelson here, Hannah Bunce there. Hannah, our player of the game, 6 goals, including 5 in the first half. And Hannah, you guys certainly had a fast start. What were the keys to that first half starting and getting ahead of Pennington early on?
What we really were trying to do is get the draw, because the draw and ground balls are really the factors that help you win the game. So getting the draw means that we have possession. So that was really the key to getting a head start, is once we got those draws, the ball was in our sticks and we were going straight to goal.
You guys played Pennington earlier this year, and it seems like every time you play the Red Raiders, it's always a very close game. How is it that you always beat this team? I mean, you've beaten them now each of the last 2 years, twice.
I think it's just that we want it really bad. We have a great group of girls on the team. We have great senior leaders leading us, and we wanted it bad. We wanted to make history again.
Hannah Bunce here with us on the postgame show. Hannah, you're a junior, so you've got 1 year left. You've already provided quite a few dramatics for us on the Strive Network. I remember back in the fall, you scored the game winner in overtime in the Prep B final against Montclair Kimberly. How does this win compare to the overtime thrill that you had back in November?
I mean, any championship is, you're excited, you're winning the championship, and another one is great, but that soccer championship is definitely the all-time high. I mean, that was just, the whole school was out there cheering us on. It was overtime, and it was a blast.
What does it mean to end your season off with the championship? I know you've got 1 year left on your belt, but what does it mean to end your scholastic season with a championship?
It's great. I mean, we got our seniors off with 2 championships under their belt, and we got to come back next year ready to play again.
Before I let you go, what are you going to do to celebrate?
Go home and sleep.
No partying?
No.
Good girl. Hannah Bunce with us on the postgame show. Hannah, appreciate your time. Congratulations on a second straight championship, and best of luck in the summer.
Thank you.
Hannah Bunce with us on the postgame show as the Princeton Day School Panthers win their second consecutive Prep B State Championship. It's an 18-11 final over second-seeded Pennington. Well, that'll do it for our coverage of the Prep B State Final. For Molly Rich, I'm Matt Nelson. We'll see you next time right here on the Strive Network.